Yes, Father?
That young lady's crying. She's in tears. What's the meaning of this?
I'm sorry, Father. It's all my fault.
Nonsense. What's that girl trying to do to you?
Well, no, she wasn't. It was...
Well, whatever the quarrel was about, Clarence, I'm glad you held your own.
Father, I have to have a new suit of clothes. You've got to give me the money for it.
Young man, do you realize that you're addressing your father?
I'm sorry, Father. I apologize. But you don't know how important this is to me.
A new suit of clothes is so important. Oh, why should... Clarence, has your need for a new suit of clothes anything to do with that young lady?
Yes, Father.
Why, Clarence. Why, this comes as quite a shock to me.
What does, Father?
Why, you're being so grown up. Still, I might have known if you were going to college this fall. Yes, you're at the age when you'll be meeting girls. Clarence, there are things about women that I think you ought to know. Sit down. Yes, I think it's better for you to hear this from me than to have to learn it for yourself. Clarence, women aren't the angels that you think they are. Well, now, first let me explain this to you. You see, Clarence, we men have to run this world, and it's not an easy job. It takes work, and it takes thinking. A man has to reason things out. Now, you take a woman. A woman thinks... No, I'm wrong right there. A woman doesn't think at all. She gets stirred up. And she gets stirred up over the most confounded things. Now, I love my wife just as much as any man, but that doesn't mean that I should stand for a lot of falderall. By gad, I won't stand for it.
Stand for what, Father?
That's the one thing I shall not submit myself to. Clarence, if a man thinks a certain thing is wrong, he shouldn't do it. If he thinks it's right, he should do it. Now, that has nothing to do with whether he loves his wife or not.
Who says it has, Father?
They do.
Who, sir?
Women. They get stirred up. And then they try to get you stirred up, too. But don't you let them do it, Clarence. Don't you let them do it. Now, if you can keep reason and logic in the argument, well, a man can hold his own, of course. But if they can switch you, pretty soon the argument's about whether you love them or not. I swear I don't know how they do it. But don't you let them, Clarence. Don't you let them.
I see what you mean so far, Father. If you don't watch yourself, love can make you do a lot of things you don't want to do.
Exactly.
But if you do watch out and know just how to handle women,
then you'll be all right. All a man has to do is be firm. You know how sometimes I have to be firm with your mother.
Yes, but Father, what can you do when they cry?
Well, that's quite a question. You just have to make them understand that what you're doing is for their good.
I see.
Now, Clarence, you know all about women.
But, Father...
Yes, Clarence?
I thought you were going to tell me about...
About what?
About women.
Clarence, there are some things gentlemen don't discuss. I've told you all you need to know. The thing for you to remember is be firm.